Welcome back to Mission Four Walls. Today I'm going to share with you some of my process grading assignments in Google Classroom. The first one is going to be from a quiz form. And so I click on the assignment itself. I'm in the classwork tab and I'm going to go to this form. Okay. Now what I see here is the form that I created. If I want to grade student work, I'm going to come down to the right hand corner and click this pencil icon that says edit. In here I can edit the questions, or I can edit or check grade responses, and that's what I'm going to do. You'll see there's a breakdown. You can see a summary of class average, questions, etc., etc. You could go straight to the individual response. Okay, I've already scored this one. But as you can see, things are marked correctly, things are marked incorrectly. And notice on this one, it has a green check here and a red X here. That's because I had this as a short answer response question, and I required the student to write in what word goes in here from the word bank above. They added an article instead of just the word, and so Google automatically counted it as wrong. As I go through to review this, I can change this point value to anything I want. I can change it to a 1, see, and it shows the edits, or I can change it back to full credit, which I decided to do, and hit save. Okay. When you are finished scoring the assessment, you'll see release score in the top right hand corner of this form. You'll click on it and it'll give you an option to email the score to the students. Here's another class where I gave an assignment using the quiz form. So I click on the form as before, and I can see my form, and then I can go to responses, and I can see, question by question what they did, or I can look at the summary, the median. Right now they're not going to have any points hardly, but 10 points because I haven't gone through and graded it manually yet, and only one question item was a multiple choice that Google graded for me. So I'll be looking through and doing the rest, on my own. So I have a lot of written responses in this one. There's a multiple choice. Okay, and so I'll just kind of go through each one and type in the values needed to grade this assessment. This step is really important because it took me a long time to remember and master this, but when I give an assignment and everything is embedded within the assignment tab, I don't use a Google form and say students are turning into me a document with an essay, and it's a Google Doc, then I'm grading it within that section, and the grades will usually automatically show here. That's not the case when you use a Google form. So when you use a Google form, you're going to need to import grades. It's very easy. So when you go back to your assignment page where you can review student work, you can review your instructions, etc., and here's the bar where the grades are to be listed, all you do is click import grades, and it'll ask, are you sure you want to? Yes, import them. And boom, there's a grade imported there. And from there you can click return. And so if you have this synced to another electronic grade book, that's how you'll get it to that location. Or you may not necessarily need to do that. You may be recording them a different way, but at any rate, that's how you finish moving everything over where you need it. I hope this was helpful. Let me show you what I was talking about with a different kind of assignment where it's all within the Google Classroom. I assigned an essay. Okay, so if I click to view This is basically what I did in Google. I gave instructions for the assignment and I gave the requirement and clicked assign. On the student screen, they will see on the right-hand corner a place to turn in and an option to add a Google Doc. And that's what they'll do because it's all right there for them. So they'll add a Google Doc and it's embedded within the assignment. When they're ready, they turn it in. And so you're grading the doc right there within the assignment, and so there's no need to import. It's just one less step. So here's what I'm able to pull up. I can click on the student's name with a little document symbol and see everything they wrote. I can comment within it and they can see my feedback. I can leave comments over here on the side, and of course I can issue a grade and click return. This one's already been done, and you'll notice it says done late here. Now I'm not counting this late because after it was completed we had some time to revise and edit it, and so I didn't count it as such. But anytime that I need to, I can, I can see exactly when the student turned it in. If they turned it in a minute past the deadline, or what have you, it automatically gets marked. So you can see that at a glance. No mystery there. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So over here I can see what they turned in, how many more assigned, how many have been graded. In this case I've graded all of them. And the grades end up being shown here. The import grades symbol is not over here because there's nothing to import from a separate form. So I hope that makes sense. I know that took me a little while to get nailed down because sometimes I needed to import grades and other times they were just right there. And then, when I didn't have my grades, I would be looking for that import and it would take me a while to figure out how to get them into my grade book.